Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a sit down and get ready with me type of video and do something a little bit different and some color. So that's kind of what today's video is. If you guys are interested in the look and you just want to sit down and get ready with me, that would be wonderful. If you are new here, hi, what's up? My name is Taylor. Don't forget to subscribe, please. I could really use all the help I can get, and I could really use some new friends. So if you guys are new here, hi, hello. What's up? Get to give this video a thumbs up so I know if you guys like it or not and if I should keep doing types of videos like this. Yeah, so let's just jump into it. You ready to see my bare face? This is gonna be fun. All right, let's get started. All right, so to start off today's look, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows today. By the way, update. If you guys haven't seen my last video where I dyed my eyebrows, you should go check it out. The link's down below. I have now had them on for 2 weeks and they actually have stayed. So I'm going to give those things I'm going to give it a thumbs up. It may not look like they're very dark, but I have translucent eyebrows. Anyway, so I am going to start off my eyebrows today using the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3. I'm going to do this off camera because my eyebrows take forever and it's nothing special. So I'll be right back and I'll have eyebrows. Okay, so I'm back with eyebrows. Now I'm going in and I'm going to start off my eyes today first, which is typically not the usual routine that I go. But I'm going to try it up, mix it up, see how I like it. I just don't want to ruin the base if I get a little bit messy with it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm priming the eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This is just like a sample sized thing that I think I got as like a giveaway. Freebie thingamabobber. So I don't know if this thing is any good, but I can't find my other eye primer. It's gone. It's missing. It's gone forever. So I usually use the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. But yeah, I lost it. It's lost into the abyss. I'll probably never find it again. And that's just the way my life is. Sorry you guys are so zoomed in on my face, but we're just gonna kind of get right into the eyeshadow. So for today's look, I'm going in with this guy here. This is the new Too Faced Chocolate Gold Palette. I actually don't know if it's new. It's kind of new to me. I got it for Christmas and I have not really used it yet. It looks like this. It's got a lot of really unique colors in my opinion, but the ones that were kind of shouting out at me was this green one here. So I kind of want to do like a fun green look because I haven't ever really played around with that shadow color before. So that's what we're going to do today. But first, I'm a messy bitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tape, good old Scotch tape, and I'm just going to take a little tiny piece and I'm just going to tape this on like the edge of my eyes. All right, tape's on. I look a little weird. I don't know why it looks like that. It's coming off really weird on camera. Anyway, the tape is on and we're just gonna get into this palette. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to dip into this color here. It's kind of just like a light base color and it's called Rollin' in the Dough, and I'm just gonna kind of set the eye primer with this shade because it's kind of like a skin-like shade. So I'm just gonna set this primer all over my lid. Personally, I really do like the Too Faced eyeshadows. I feel like they are kind of hit or miss. I feel like they just are kind of one of those brands where they make really good makeup, but they just kind of try to bust out, I feel like, new stuff that kind of is like trending, which is fine. Like a lot of makeup brands are doing that now, but I just feel like quality versus quantity. All right, now I'm going in with this transition shade here on top of Rollin' in the Dough, and it's this one right here. It's kind of just like a brownish color called So Bougie, and I'm gonna take that fluffy brush again, and I'm just gonna kind of start carving out my crease. That's the reason why I really like putting the tape there though, is because if you are messy at eyeshadow like me, it's totally fine. You can kind of use the tape before you do your foundation and everything, so that way you can kind of blend everything together. And if you do have fallout, which Too Faced, you can tend to have some fallout. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it can kind of mess up your makeup look if you just worked really hard doing your concealer. I just got back from Florida, and I don't know if you can like see this on camera, so I'll kind of like move it. But I am a burnt lobster. Like, I am so red, it's not even funny. I don't know what my Washingtonian brain was thinking. Like, I used to live in Florida, but I could never tan. But living in Washington for like 10 years, I feel like has made me into more of a vampire than I was previously. And so now when my skin actually sees the sun, like It's just not pretty. Okay, so both of the transition shades are blended. Now let's move on to the next color. Now I'm hitting this one right here. This is the Cocoa Truffle, and it's just a little bit darker of a color that I used last time, so bougie. I am a total and complete lobster right now. It's embarrassing, and it's extremely painful, so good job me. But I had a really nice time in Florida. I forgot how much I actually do miss and love the sunshine after living here for such a long time. It's really nice to get out and get some vitamin D. So I'm focusing this color right on the outer V here, and then I'm also going to focus it kind of in the inner corner, almost like we're mocking like a halo eye, basically. So just kind of focusing it in those areas, like that. And it's okay if you get it kind of like a little bit messy, because I'm probably going to clean up the center part with some concealer. The application of makeup is such a personal thing. Like, honestly, like, I truthfully don't think that there's a right or a wrong way to do makeup. You can kind of do it however it is that you want, since it is like an art form, you know? So like there are some like kind of steps that you can follow along with. But realistically, I think that you can kind of do your makeup however you want. But I feel like once you kind of have a set pattern, you kind of tend to stick with it. At least I typically do. I kind of don't usually go out on a whim and try like crazy new techniques. I just kind of focus on the way that I normally do things, especially kind of like in my everyday to-day life. When it comes to filming, I like to try to do new things and like new techniques, but I feel like we kind of are like stuck in our own makeup ways. So let me know down below what your favorites, like how you kind of like start your makeup and finish it. Do you do foundation first, or do you do your eyeshadow first? I would truly like to know. Okay, going in with a small kind of like concealer type of flat brush and a concealer, just kind of focus it right here, because this is where we're going to put the base color, right in the center. You can pretty much use like any concealer, but the only concealer that I have on hand is Sharp, like shitting your pants while you fart. Sharp tape. Well done. What I'm going to do now is I'm taking a little bit of MAC Fix Plus spray. You can use any spray you want. And now I'm going in with like the greenish color there. So I'm taking that green color and I'm just going to like lay that right there where I laid my concealer. That's really pretty. That is super pigmented. It's really nice. One thing I want to start doing more is on my channel is kind of like experimenting with color a little bit more. I feel like once you're kind of like super comfortable with something, you tend to stick with it, and it can be kind of difficult to branch out and try something a little different. All right, tape's coming off. Ready? Ta-da! So it looks like a disaster right now because I don't have makeup on, but you can see it kind of left like a nice line there. I was just talking to the camera and it wasn't filming. That was fun. So for primer, I'm going in with this one here. This is just the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. It smells like coconuts. Doesn't make my makeup last longer at all, but I like it. It's nice. I think it does something. And I'm taking a sponge. I'm just going to kind of soak it a little bit too with some MAC Fix Plus, because why the hell not? And I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I just realized I have used like nothing but Too Faced in this video so far. I didn't plan that at all. I actually really like this foundation a lot. This might be light for my skin right now, which is very odd for me to say. I'm just going to use a little bit of this one here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I feel like these two will kind of mix together a little pretty well, but I had to darken up my foundation a tiny bit to match the rest of my body. I forgot that during my trip I put on self tanner. Okay, so for under eyes, I'm definitely going to need to conceal. If you can't tell, I have pretty dark circles under my eyes, and I blame all of the different time changes that I've been in. Just yesterday alone, I was in 3 different time zones. So my skin is feeling it. So I just spent a really long time in the airport, and my skin's making up for it, okay? But quickly set the face. I'm going in, I'm just using the Maybelline mineral powder. I'm not necessarily going to bake my under eyes because I have dry under eyes that don't like the bakage, but we're going to set. Fuck! suck when you spend all this time doing your makeup. I just stabbed my own eye. For bronzer, I'm going in with the Hoola Light by Benefits. I'm also going to be using a different one too, but this one I kind of like to use first. This is the light. They do have the Hoola Original if you are tanner than me, but if you are pale, this one's actually really nice. It could relate. If you want my autobiography, baby, just ask me. Nailed it. Bronzer, I know I just bronzed it, but I am going to just kind of top some Sweet Tea, some Too Faced, because this is apparently a Too Faced video. Too Faced Sweet Tea Bronzer, because I just got back from Florida. I have to fool people that I got some color, even though I didn't, but we're just gonna pretend that I did and move right along. For highlighter, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette, and I'm going in with the first two shades, this one and this one, and I'm using like this brush here by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to pop that on. Anastasia Beverly Hills, man, I gotta give it to you, girl. You make good highlighters, you do. Like I love this highlight. Do you see that? Kiss from a rose. I want to sing songs when I put this highlighter on. That's how this highlighter is making me feel right now. Guys, up close and personal again. So I'm going back into the palettes now, and I'm going to finish off with the under eyes. Take the brown shade on that small brush again here, and just kind of go right underneath like so. And I'm going to go in with the green shade on like a thinner brush like that, like an eyeliner brush. And I'm just kind of plopping it right there in the center. I have to fix that. Get that up. Okay. So now I'm going in with mascara, and I'm going in with this one right here. This I feel like has been the topic of discussion for quite a while, and it is the new Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. And at first I was like, I don't like spending 20-something on mascara. I'll be the first person to say that. But then I kept watching people using it in their videos, and I was like, okay, that stuff actually looks kind of good. So this is the mascara kind of up close. You can see that it definitely lengthens. Okay, so I think that this wraps up today's look. I'm liking the green. I really like playing around with color. I know it's nothing like too crazy, but you gotta kind of ease your way into it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, you guys.